before the season, right? And so that was our thought behind these clinics is, to just kind of focus on different areas throughout the process. So it's not just driver, it's not just fairway, it's not just short game, so that you have a game plan each day for how to get better. We've sent you some handouts and some emails about, things that we've talked about in our clinics. I hope those help. We're going to continue to do that. But the one thing that I want to know from you is one area of your game that leading up to season you really want to improve on, right? And just with that, your thought on how that will improve your game, right? So it's not just, well, I want to be a better putter. Well, okay, what area of putting do you want to work on? Is it 3 putts? Is it 5 footers? Is it making the short ones? Just give me one thing. We'll just go right down the line really quick. Doesn't have to be in detail. Just one thing that you want to get better leading into the next golf season. Miss Law, anything? And you can say everything. That's totally fine too.
Haven't played golf in a million years.
Yeah.
So I'm just coming back.
Perfect.
But one of the things that I've always had problem with is knowing which club to get.
Awesome. Yeah, distance control, that's huge.
Yeah.
That is huge. Knowing how far we hit, and I think a lot of us are in the same boat, knowing how far our clubs go, right? Because golf is a numbers game. I mean,
Yes.
if I'm 170 yards, I need to know, I gotta have a plan. Like, what am I gonna do? Ms. Fipke, what do you got?
Stop topping with my irons.
Okay, yeah, contact with our irons, good. Hamilton, what you got?
Like second shot, that
Second
first
shot.
shot on the fairway.
Okay, yeah. So after your tee shot, wherever that is, a game plan moving forward.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Marion, what you got?
same problem.
Same, okay. Second shots, okay. Well, I think, to that note for both of you, the one positive is if you can skip the first shot and your issue's the second shot, I think you can take the positive from that in the sense that tells me to a certain degree you're pretty confident off the tee, which is good. I mean, if we can, eliminate, that's a good thing. So, really good. What you got? Consistency. Okay, just all through the game, just more consistent. Okay, Ms. Mile?
Right now, the 7, 8, and 9 irons.
7, 8, 9 iron. That's good. And listen, that's specific, and I say that only because, it's at every level. Beginner, your weekend golfer, all the way down to your tour player. If you ask a tour player, what are you trying to improve on? They will be like just micro specific and say, my 5 and 6 irons. I'm a good long iron player, pretty good short and mid iron player. My 5 and 6 iron I really struggle with. I struggle with movement or whatever it is. So being specific is really good. What you got?
Probably
Some
a
more.
30 or 40 yard chip onto
Okay.
the green where I get it within
Yeah.
putting distance.
Okay, yeah. So just, all around the green, 30, 40 yards. And that's a tough shot. I mean, it is. I mean, at every level, that's a difficult shot. Is it distance? Is it direction?
Both.
Both, okay. Yeah.
I either hit it too short or I'm thinking I'm not gonna be short, I hit it way too long.
Okay, yeah. And, the unique thing about that inside 100 yards is, you have options. That's a good thing. I mean, if you think about, for all of us, right, how many clubs in your golf bag, right, just from a number standpoint, how many clubs in your golf bag can you hit 30 to 40 yards? Pretty much all of them, right? I mean, you can hit, obviously, your driver, 7 iron. You've got a lot of options. Just because you have a lot of options, you still have to have the technique and the tools to be able to do that. We can help you do that. So that's great. Perfect. That's all I needed was I just want to get a game plan so that when we do talk specifically moving forward, I know kind of what areas to focus on and what things that, as we have clinics, to talk about and to try to transition to. So we're across the board, which is a good thing. Nobody said putting, which means you guys are all the best putters in the world. That's my area. That's what I have to work on.
You
But
said one thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
yeah,
right.
well, that's right. We did say one thing. But thank you all for sharing. That's super helpful for me, super helpful for Ryan and I both moving forward. So thank you all for sharing that. As far as game plan for today,